Welcome into PFF HQ. Austin Gayle here with Bruce Gradkowski, former NFL quarterback and new PFF analyst. And we're talking the New York Giants, specifically the quarterback position with Eli Manning and Daniel Jones there. Pat Shurmur went on record saying he's going to play the best quarterback. First, I want to talk Eli Manning, that mentality he has as an aging veteran, a veteran that hasn't played well of late. What's he thinking right now? What's he going through?
Well, Eli Manning's been through the ringer the last 2 years. I mean, everyone's calling him to give him the hook, bring him out, bench him. But he's a veteran. He's been in this position before. He has to not worry about this stuff because he can't control, but he has to play better. I agree with Pat Shurmur. This should be open competition. You draft someone 6th overall, Daniel Jones, you don't want him to sit on the bench. He's your future franchise quarterback. Get him out on the field early and often as much as you can, but it's up to Eli to see how he competes early on in training camp.
Eli Manning's career high overall grade, 87.3, was in 2011. Hasn't come close to those marks since. He's definitely trending down, but maybe this competition fires him up. Moving to Daniel Jones, a guy that PFF considered a third-round prospect coming out, didn't love his accuracy at Duke. He needs to improve in order to take over Eli Manning's spot. What is he doing right now to get better?
Well, I just think what Pat Shurmur said, coming out of minicamp or OTAs, it just shows either Eli Manning's not showing enough or Daniel Jones is really impressing being a young quarterback, showing his strength, his physical ability. He's got a good enough arm to make all the throws necessary. I don't think he had the strongest offensive line in college in front of him. Not saying it's going to be much better for the Giants, but I think he's impressing the coaching staff in New York to open this competition. Daniel Jones now, as a rookie quarterback, I started 11 games as a rookie. It's a lot on your plate. Focusing on what you could control. Just execute the offense one step at a time. Because sometimes a veteran in Eli Manning last year, you try to force the issue. You press too much. And sometimes you come back to those rookies and they almost play dumb. Just execute the offense. That's what Daniel Jones has to do this year. Execute what's called, go through your progressions, get the ball where it's needed, rely on Saquon Barkley behind you in that running game. And if he does that, they could have some success. And Daniel Jones, we might see him pretty early on in this season if it doesn't fare well for Eli.
Coming from Duke, what was arguably one of the worst situations in college football for a quarterback, bad offensive line, not a lot of help from receivers. What does that do for him now going to New York where you have a Saquon Barkley, an improved offensive line comparatively to what Duke had in Sterling Shepard, Evan Ingram? What does that do for a rookie quarterback? How much does that help them?
Well, it's going to help having that running game behind him. As a quarterback, you play better when you have a strong offensive line and running game. So hopefully New York could get the running game going, lean on Saquon Barkley, and then Daniel Jones doesn't have to carry the load too much. But like I talked about, just execute the offense, do what's called, go through your progressions, just get the ball where it's needed. Don't force the issue, don't press the issue, and just execute. Let the game come to you. And as a young rookie quarterback, that's what you have to do. A lot of these guys try to force it downfield into tight windows. Let the plays come to you. And if Daniel Jones does that, he can have some success.
From what you've seen from Eli in recent years, and obviously Daniel Jones last year with Duke, who do you see coming out on top, the starter week 1 for this team?
Eli Manning is going to be the starter week 1. I think this is just going to push Daniel Jones to mentally get prepared. I remember John Gruden in my rookie year made me learn the offense as if I was starting week 1. We had our starter in Chris Sims. Unfortunately, he got hurt week 4. Now I'm in the ball game. So unfortunately, I was studying that offense as if I was going to start week 1. So this is more of a push for Daniel Jones. Hey, kid, you got to learn this offense. You have to prepare yourself as if you're going to play. It's got to be a sense of urgency. And I think that's why they're trying to push Daniel Jones right now. But Eli Manning comes out of training camp as a starter. Hopefully this pushes him a little bit to play better because Eli Manning still has it in him. He's been that proven veteran for a while. He has some games still left in him, but he has to show it, and he has to show it early to stay on the field.
Eli Manning, the starter at week 1. Daniel Jones, though, will be ready, it sounds like. It sounds like he'll know the playbook and he'll be ready to come in if Eli Manning doesn't play well out of the gate or injury does strike. Unfortunately, I think Daniel Jones being ready is the best position the Giants can be in. This has been Bruce Gradkowski and Austin Gayle. For more videos like this, subscribe to our YouTube channel.